Hi, welcome in, beautiful beings. I'm so grateful to be here. I hope this finds you well. Please feel free to take a look at the links in my bio. Please be under advisement that my website is under construction. There's going to be a lot of changes within the next couple weeks, but if you had a chance to take a look and just did it to check it out, I really do appreciate you. It really means a lot to me that you took the time to do that. The last couple of days I've been feeling really the desire to be with myself, and it's given me time to really connect and also understand or clearly see a message coming through. There's been this message of new beginnings, but more than anything, stepping out into the unknown. And it's been coming up over and over again. And each time I make the choice to do, okay, I'm going to do something differently, or I'm going to take a step and follow through with something to do with my goals or my dreams. And each time I've done that, there's been confirmation of the transformation in my physical. I've been feeling grandmother energy coming through, reminding me to keep going, reminding me to not give up, that my path, I am following my highest aligned path. And I've been feeling, collectively, I've been feeling this indifference. It's an indifference that feels as though like there's part of you that are over here, and there's part of you that are over here, and the part of you over here has already started to integrate and started to like do things a little differently, and the part of you over here is really close to stepping into integration and is really close to taking a chance on yourself. And I am really feeling that Source is wanting the collective that is on the side that hasn't fully stepped over yet to know that they are fully supported. And that it's going to take some assertiveness during the next few weeks from yourself to actually assert yourself and to stepping into your energy of doing and embodying the receiving with that, to always be open to receive, because at the end of the day, it's actually your choice. The only way that you are not, or that we are not feeling in connection, is if we are choosing to focus on something that is bringing dis-ease or bringing frustration, right? So I can't make this, because it's coming through that this group of people are meant to show up in a big way in their lives, right? And y'all have been moving through forgiveness, mental healing, and it's beautiful to see. I am feeling this energy of, you're right there, you're right there, you're right there. One more little step, and so many things will change. The transformation will, like, you'll have to do a double take at yourself. Like, what? I'm a completely different person. And Source is asking that you take the chance on you and your inner guidance, because there's messages coming through to you for new modalities, for new teachings, for that's confirmation. New connections with the goddesses, new connections with your angels and your spirit team. It's feeling quite abundant, but what's happening is, yeah, I'm not surprised this came out. The moon just came out. in reverse, and I understand. I totally understand. It's saying inner confusion. What's happening is the collective that hasn't fully moved over and stepped fully into their power yet is dealing with their old thought processes and new thought processes, and it's been like a tug of war game. And the angels are coming through to say that once you completely shift your perspective, there's something about shifting your perspective and making the decision to do so. Making the decision to do so. It's not always going to feel like rainbows and butterflies when you're deciding to do something differently that you're not used to doing. And the entire reason for this message is to tell you to let that shit go, to no longer focus on what you can't change or what doesn't need to be changed. If you're hyper focusing on like old self-taught thought processes, that just came out. I wasn't planning on saying that. The goddesses are wanting you to take notice of your new ways of being. Take notice of your higher self. How does your higher self show up every day? 6:22 on the timer. How does she, he, or they, or them show up daily? What is something that you've always wanted to do but you've been putting off because you've been holding on to the attachment of fear? And the goddesses desire for you to answer that out loud to yourself, and take notice on how your body feels when you do say it. The best part of is when we finally take notice of what we're not paying attention to, or of what we've been holding on to tightly to, and we use our words and speak it out loud. There's something about our voice and the connection it has to the body and how it allows a shift once we take notice of something. And the goddesses are really coming through and saying they really, if you're feeling called to do this, then this is definitely for you. Let's see here. Yes, because you're the Queen of Cups, baby. Okay, so it seems that the Hermit in reverse has come out. So you're being called, of course, to step into your authenticity and to be out and about and just to be you. There is a message here that there is divine endings happening. There could be also one that has been meant to happen, but you've been holding too tightly to the situation or to the person that you're connected to in this situation. And the divine calling is to listen to your intuition, to your inner guidance, and to follow through with your inner guidance. So the things that are coming up and you're feeling connected to them because those are meant for you. And if there are things that you haven't done before, that is okay. The angels want you to know that you are fully supported. You are fully supported. You being the Star and the Queen of Cups. Now, with the Queen of Cups, it did come in reverse, which speaks on the fact that you're holding on to baggage. And that makes sense with the Moon in reverse coming out and the inner confusion, because for this group of people, like I said, you've been healing, mentally healing and forgiving yourself. But what I'm feeling through here is that you have just been holding on to the old parts of you really tightly. And right now it seems that you're being asked to shift your perspective and allow them to fall away. Because we have natural ending. Allow things to naturally end especially like any relationships that you feel like you've been pouring into and you haven't been getting any type of receptivity. But even if it's like there's been receptivity, it hasn't been without strings attached, is what the divine is saying. So there's always been strings attached in these relationships, and the angels are wanting you to allow these relationships to fall away, meaning to stop pouring into these relationships. They're asking you to pour into you. With the Queen of Cups coming in reverse, it definitely is speaking on there is some sort of codependent energy. Maybe you have been drifting away from this person, but there is still some way, shape, or form, you think or feel that you need this person. But the goddesses are coming through to tell you that that is not the case. That in whatever way you take a step into your power, you will have support. But it's got to be through trusting yourself and trusting your inner guidance. This message is very beautiful. Anything else, angels? And I'm feeling a lot of receptivity opened in my heart space, and that's beautiful. That's a very beautiful feeling. That means you got, excuse me, burp, confirmation. That means that this group or this person is open to receive. It's just the fact that illusion that you need whomever it is, or maybe it's some sort of thing that your body's addicted to. So it's this illusion that is that is actually blocking from fully being in your power and fully being in your receiving, because I can feel your receiving opening. But I can also feel that there's still some foundational lay work to do within the root chakra. And I think that's why the Hermit, I know that's why the Hermit is in reverse. You're being asked to step out. There's going to be moments when you're being called to step into your divine masculine, and that is your fire energy, your energy to get things done. And there are ways to intuitively tap into that. And the goddesses are asking you to do that, to listen to your inner guidance. And when you get the thought that, hey, let's go do this, you're being called to listen to that inner guidance. Yeah, this message was beautiful. And to whomever it is that has been struggling with codependency, please know it just takes one step at a time. 1303 on the timer. It just takes one step at a time. We don't have to rush. One step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. And it's about the flow of it. It's about the flow of it. And you're really being called to harness your power, listen to your inner guidance, and step out into action. Okay. That is the message. Thank you so much for being here. Please know that you are thoroughly loved and guided by your spirit team. The angels are here to support. The goddesses are here to support. It's always your choice. All you got to do is ask.